Welcome to the last game of the round of 8 of the Defile Tour number 49, and it's going to be a best of 3 between Terror and Ionzerg. The map is ground 0 and Terror is spawning in the top right and Ionzerg is spawning in the bottom right position. Yeah. So as you can see, my multitasking is not that good because I'm not able to type and speak at the same time. So I could definitely work on that, but not that important. I mean, you can see where the people spawn, so you don't really need me to tell you. Well, it's fine. Ionzerg actually scouting towards the bottom left, and therefore is not going to scout Terra anytime soon, although his second overlord will go to the top. So at least his opponent isn't cross position. So that's pretty nice for him. But it's no big deal because Terror isn't doing anything cheesy and Ionzerg is neither. Ionzerg is going to go 12 hatch here. As you can see, he produced 2 drones, or 3 rather, after the overlord, and Terror went for the, what was it, looks like an 11 or 10 racks standard stuff, but he actually takes a gas. Okay. Taking a gas is of course not standard, so we will probably see some vulture play, or might even be like some kind of 2 starport wraith play. We'll see though. Pretty interesting opening here, but usually it's vultures. But we'll see how much gas he decides to mine out of the geyser. Ionzerg meanwhile has thrown down his hatchery at the natural, and spawning pool is already on the way. He doesn't have a gas yet, that's standard of course. And he's actually drone scouting, so he will scout. Will he? No! Oh my god. He doesn't go in far enough to see the gas, so this might be some trouble, and I don't think he saw the factory either. Ooh, that is really unfortunate. Oh my god, wait, can we check? I think we can check. Yeah, I think he just saw an SCV and pulled back. Let's go. Or did he? Wait, he's scouting. Weird. But he must have seen it. I don't know why he's sending the drone to the top left. I mean, he didn't see a building, but he must have seen an SCV. Or did he? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, it's factory for Terror, and also going for the machine shop, so he's probably going to get speed for his vultures. Ionzerg will know something's up when he reaches the natural of Terror, and there's no command center there. So we'll see how he decides to respond to what he sees. Third hatchery is on the way, so he was thinking about going standard route here, and yeah, speed is being researched and vultures are on the way as well. Terror's still mining gas, so is it going to be starport? I mean, okay. First vulture is out, so Ionzerg will know what's up. And is he going to be able to almost get some vulture? That would have been huge. Oh! 10 HP. Wow. Commander is thrown down at the high ground, so Ionzerg has gone for the lair and puts a sunken down at front to defend against the Vulture run boys, but once Sunken isn't going to cut it, he will have to block his ramp. He hasn't thrown down any hydro resistance, so he is confident that he will be able to defend until the mutas arrive, or until he has mutas out. Spire is on the way. Yeah, there's no hydro then, and Yunzerg's actually oh my god, nice move by Terror here, moving in, drawing Sunken Fire with the Marines, and he manages to sneak 2 Vultures in, and this could be trouble for Yunzerg. Yunzerg has to pull drones, tries to drone drill, but is unsuccessful. And Yunzerg has to evacuate all his drones in the main, and he's losing a ton of them. There are already like 6 kills on that Vulture. 3 kills, but 4 of them were Zerglings. So, wow, doing so much damage with that move, and he's going for the mech follow-up. And here, nice move. He has research mines, and he blew up all the lava with a mine. Of course, that's a trick you can do. And the Vulture's just wreaking havoc in the main here. Yunzerg is in a ton of trouble. What is he going for? He has put down the Hydro Stand to take care of the Vultures in his main, but he's so far behind now. He has lost so many drones, and he will go. He will try and go for a counterattack with the Mutalists, but Goliaths are already on the way, and I think there's already one out, isn't there? Yeah, already one Goliath done here, and no more mines for the Vultures, so they won't be able to take care. Oh, barely gets the egg, but this Muta is gonna pop. So 4 Mutas, I think, are out now for Yunzerg, yeah, and more Mutas are on the way, but Yunzerg's economy is shot. I don't know if he's going to be able to pull back into this game. He basically has to do some economic damage now, like a ton of economic damage. Vultures, man, so good. But looks like Terra is sufficiently defended. We will see though if Yunzerg is going to be able to find a hole in his opponent's defense. Going for another macro hatchery. Manly drone takes care of the mine, and Yunzerg just decides to pull back. Smart move. And range is already finished for the Goliath, so they are going to be pretty effective against the Mutalisks. Of course, not super effective, but good enough. Of course, with Goliaths, you need a good amount of units to be effective against Mutalisks. And Terra going for the mech follow-up here. Just going pure Goliath at this point. Also researching siege mode now, and just sitting back. I mean, he knows he has the advantage. He can go for a mid-game timing push, and this will be very hard to defend for Yunzerg. Yunzerg now switching to Hydralisks. Of course, he has seen the mech follow-up by Terra, and Muta Hydralisk is the standard composition against any kind of mech play, because you use the Mutalisks to snipe tanks or to draw Goliath fire, and you use the Hydralisks to actually deal the damage. So what Zergs also do usually is they get the +1 air carapace. Yunzerg hasn't been doing that yet, but I mean, he can't really afford it at this point anyway, so he will probably get it later on once he has the economy to actually get out some units and invest into upgrades as well. So first tank is on the way for Terror. +1... is it +1? +1 is already finished. And Eonzerg just looking around for any kind of hidden bases. And Terror decides to move out with this timing here. Is Eonzerg going to be able to defend it? It's quite a big force for Terror here. There are only 2 tanks though. It's almost pure Goliaths, and Hydras are kind of okay against Goliaths. Since they're pretty expensive, so we'll see how this works out. This is a scary push for Terror, sieging his first tank, and Eonzerg decides to engage here. Moving in, has a nice concave with his Hydralisks, and he's doing a ton of damage here. The Goliaths are drawing, the units are drawing fire quite nicely, and Eonzerg is actually going to be able to clean this up, I think. Not enough tanks for Terror left, and Terror loses his main force here. Wow, nice defense by Eonzerg. Just a superb position here. Getting a really nice arc with his units, a really nice concave. But all of his Hydras are damaged quite heavily, yeah, and the reinforcements of Terror managed to clean that up, or rather to push Eonzerg back, that is. And pure Hydras now for Eonzerg, and Terror desperately needs some tanks here if he wants to defend against the incoming attack. And 1 tank out. That's like the only tank Terror has at the moment. He will have to be rather defensively for next time, or for the time being, rather. Meanwhile, Eonzerg just powering out units, pumping out units, massing, that is. No, powering would be going for economy. So Eonzerg just massing units, and he has quite a few Hydras here. Is it going to be enough to break Terror though? Second tank is on the way, and tanks are pretty good against Hydralisks. Terror up to 6 factories now, and Eonzerg is moving in. Quite a big force, but the Hydralisks are kind of clumped at the bottom here. The tanks get some good shots off, and there's still quite a few Goliaths remaining. Eonzerg manages to snipe 1 tank, is sniping the second tank now, and there's still quite a few Hydralisks left over. Both mines get taken out, but Eonzerg, is he going to get another tank? That would be so important, and he gets another tank. So Eonzerg manages to snipe out a last tank here with his Hydralisks, and just reinforcements streaming in for Eonzerg. Of course, mech is quite expensive to re-macro, so the Zerg is able to re-macro up like way faster than the Terran player once the Terran player has lost his mech army, or his main bulk of units. And all the Goliaths are done, but this is a pretty good position here for Terror. I mean, tanks are pretty good at defending, and Eonzerg is going to take out the engineering bay. Is he? Nope. He's pretty much committed to this. He has no expansion on the way. Oh, this is going to be so close. But Terror has switched to 2 machine shops, so he is producing tanks out of 2 factories. And smartly, Terror laying down some mines to cut off reinforcements. But Eonzerg has actually produced some units now. Very smart move. I mean, he has killed all the Goliaths, so the tanks will be unprotected basically. There are no marines left. Now Terror has switched back into Goliath production. Is it going to be enough? Depends how long Eonzerg waits before he attacks. Before he decides to attack. Oh man, 3 tanks out, 4th tank is out as well. Quite a few Mulisks though, and it's not that many Goliaths. Well, oh, a Valkyrie as well, so the Mulisks probably won't be that effective. Vultures still on the map, checking things out, denying any expansion, or making sure that there's no expansion on the way for Eon Zerg. Because Terra is still in a way better position economically speaking. He's got a ton of SCVs, and if he manages to secure a third base, it's basically lights out for Eon Zerg, unless Eon Zerg manages to get up a few bases of his own. Now throwing down a third base here, but is it going to be enough? Eon Zerg just poking in, taking care of some mines, and he doesn't... Where are the Munis? I missed the Munilisks. Where are the Munilisks? Damn it. Ah, there they are. And Terra pushing out, trying to secure a third. Is Eon Zerg going to move in? Yeah. Eon Zerg moving in for the big attack. Going to try and snipe a few tanks here. First tank gets taken out, but there are still some tanks on the high ground. The Mulis are getting owned, and all the Hydralisks have gone down, or almost all the Hydralisks, and Terra manages to hold on for now. I think this attack went pretty well for Terra, or rather this defense. Nice Hydralisk block on the ramp here to deny the speed vultures. And this position is just too good for Terra, and he's going to try and float out this command center. But the Munis are going to intercept it, but I think the Valkyrie is still alive though. Yeah, there it is. Terra has to move out to save his command center. He can't really afford to lose his command center right now, because his main is mined out. And tank is sieging. It's not enough units. I think he's going to lose the tank pretty much for free, or is he? The tank gets taken out, Munis are moving in, but the numbers are dwindling for Eon Zerg. Is it going to be enough? Still 2 Munis remaining, tank gets taken out, and Terra doesn't have that many units left. And Eon Zerg is still mining away happily in his main. I mean, he doesn't have that big of an economy, so he still has minerals in his main, while Terra is mined out, and Eon Zerg once again moving in. Kind of a late siege by Terra. With so few Hydralisks, and the tanks just rip through them. Wow, finally Terra gets down the command center, and GG by Eon Zerg. He basically ran out of units, and Terra goes up 1-0.